Hi everyone, and we are back, and today we are building a base game pool, and that's it. So the idea of this game, after I was missing pool venues from Sims 3, if you remember them, I really like them, especially if you have seasons and you have summer. It was just really fun to get the whole family and go to the pool or get a couple of friends and things like that. So yeah, I missed them, so I built one. And I never liked the park here at Oasis Springs that was here before, and this is kind of my venue that will replace it for my game. So yeah, that's why I built it as base game. And I also sometimes I really like to build only with base game. I don't know, it's just sometimes it's just very easy and relaxing of not having so many choices. I know it sounds strange, that's why we buy lots of Sims expansion packs to have so many things, but sometimes I just prefer the simple base game style, and you can get lots of things done with base game too. When I started to buy Sims 4, I had base game for a very long time, so I didn't buy packs for a long time, and I don't know, it's just kind of nostalgic to me, and it brings me back to that time when I really didn't have money for any Sims expansion packs. So yeah, it's kind of nostalgic. So this is a base game pool, nothing really interesting to be honest. It includes lots of pools, I think. Oh no, not that lots. One inside, one outside. And then we have a small bar area, we have a gym area, and of course the changing room. So you can see the inside pool over here. I made it 2 stories, but of course deleted the flooring on the first floor. So we have a very high walls in there. And yeah, and there is the reception area that I'm working on, this little square in there, and there is a corridor that's leading to the bar area, and upstairs we will have the gym. So everything on this side is basically what you come for, so the usable pieces, the pool, bar and gym. And on the other side of reception we will have the changing rooms, and of course outside we will have the pool and I cannot remember the word. A hot tub area, I think. And I've done lots of greenery here. I think I didn't go overboard, or maybe I did, because there is greenery on the roof, so maybe I did go overboard. But I don't know, this is the city of land grabs, and it's always annoyed me on Oasis Springs that everything looks like it was built like 20-30 years ago and never renovated. And yeah, so it always annoyed me, and I wanted something expensive that looks like it's taken care of, it's modern and everything. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, the land grabs live in this town, so it makes sense they would want it to look good, and more than likely they own half of the town, if not more. So it made sense to me to make it really expensive. And yeah, I know I had trouble with reception area over here because I wanted it very simple, but my building style is, I wouldn't say very detailed, but I like lots of things in a room, and yeah, so I love small details, and I love a room when it feels like it's full and to the maximum capacity. Of course, it doesn't look good in these styles of room, so I need to get myself to calm down and just take back a step and don't overdo it. So that's the corridor. We will have 2 changing rooms. I didn't make them gender specific, they are both the same, so if you want to have doors that make it gender specific, you can do that. If you don't, just leave it as it is, and that's it. We will have some showers and toilets in there. I think I made, let's see, on this side 4 and on the other side 3, so that's 7 in total of these small cubicles that you can use for shower and toilet. So yeah, they are absolutely the same because I made one and then copied the others, because I didn't see a point in making 7 different one, no one cares about this part, so I just copied everything and pasted it. And you can see I'm starting working on the changing room, so I'm just using the base game lockers, and that's it. I'm placing lots of them. It might be too much, you could say that, but I thought a venue of this size, you would have lots of people coming in, especially that this is the only pool in the town that's public, so not at the backyard of the land grabs. So yeah, I started to place some plants on the wall to brighten it up and things like that, and we have the corridor over here that connects the reception and the basically activity area. So again, bar, gym and pool. So I'm starting to work, I think, on the gym up here. It's nothing unusual, so I made, as you can see, I just made the planks line up like squares that's coming smaller and smaller, just to make it a little bit more interesting, and then just flooring put down, and that's it. So yeah, you can see that we have treadmills and just a little bit of trophies. I mean, City of Land Grabs, I'm sure they paid a lot of money for a lot of athletes and persons to come over here and compete for Oasis Spring, so I assume that we would have lots of trophies over here. And just the basics for the rest of the room. And that's it. I think I made a small sitting area on the top of the corridor that looks over to the outside pool. So I think I will start to work on the bar area after this. So yeah, I'm placing lots of plants. I don't want this to look like it was built 30 years ago and never touched since then. So yeah, and then I'm starting on the pool. I was afraid of this area because usually pools feel very, very cold to me because of tiles and things like that, and I didn't want to have that. So I made a wood wall decoration on the back wall. You will see it in a second with columns and shelves. The idea came from, I think, in the Eco Lifestyle pack we have wood wall decorations, and I wanted something like that just brings a little bit of warmth into the room, and that was my choice. I think it looks good, but you will be the judge of that. Oh, and the pool, I had lots of problems with lighting up the pool. So as you can see, I placed just 1,000 small lights, and that was it. Yeah, and just a couple of chairs and things like that coming in here so you can relax next to the pool. Lots of flowers again, no surprise there. And I think I will place a couple, yes, over there at the windows too, just to make sure that everything is covered with plants as my style. So sorry about that. And I have the bar area over here. Yeah, so you can come with your Sims. I don't think you would come as for a date here, but if you want to, you can. And it seems like a good thing to do. I mean, you can just get juice and things like that, or water after you are at the gym. The only thing in my design that I don't like, that the gym is here upstairs and the lockers are the other side of the venue. I planned on doing a couple of small shower areas over here on this side too, but it didn't fit my design, so it is that it is. I mean, in real life too, there are sometimes buildings that you just scratch your head and think like, what did the designer think? Like, come on, man. So this is one of those. And again, a small smithing area. And yeah, we are starting on the outside. So yeah, that will be the pool. I tried a couple of things, didn't work out. I wanted to be raised and a couple of steps leading up to the pool. But because the Sims sensed the outside fenced-in area as a room, I couldn't do it, and I just didn't have enough time, or I didn't care enough to get the room deleted and then start on the pool. So it is that it is. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm using the new I don't remember the name, so this wooden thing that has a couple of drapes over it to make a little bit of shade. Anyways, I'm using that. And again, just a small lounge area, and I'm doing a small garden over here, just using the usual brushes. And yeah, I think this is basically it. Oh yeah, I'm doing another of the wooden wall decoration outside too, just to match the inside. I'm just doing just a touch different style, but still something like it. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. I visited this venue with my Sims 2 and I really enjoyed it, and it was very nostalgic, even if it doesn't look like anything like the Sims 3 pool area. Especially the base game pool area, that's basically just a tiled venue and a pool, and if I remember correctly, two small bathrooms, and that's it. But anyways, I really enjoyed it back then, and I really enjoy it now too. And now you can see that I'm trying to hide the roof of the base game hot tub. I really didn't like that roof. I know lots of people don't like it either, so I just try to work it in my design. Yeah, not lots of luck with it, but I mean, it worked out in the end, and I like the design I ended up with. It was just kind of hard to hide that roof or make it part of my design and make it look like that I wanted it there. So yeah, I'm placing lots of plants again, just as usual. And I think that's the end of it. I don't remember anything else being done, so here we go. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.